You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Choudhry. Will the Ladli Behna Yojana, which many are talking about today, be the X factor in the state of Madhya Pradesh? Till about a month ago, you heard a lot about the fact that how pre-poll surveys suggested that the Congress could have a possible edge. That seems to be changing right now, where everybody predicting a neck-and-neck battle, where it's dead heat in Madhya Pradesh. Is this particular Yojana responsible for that? Let's find out.
खुश हो सरकार की सुविधाओं से?
हाँ, खुश है।
क्या मिल रहा है?
पानी मिल रहा है, महिलाओं को पैसे मिल रहे हैं 1200।
आ रहा है तुम्हारे खाते में? आया 18 की हो गई हो?
अभी तक नहीं आए।
कार्ड नहीं
मम्मी
बना?
की माँ, दादी, चाची और जी सब गांव की
1200 सभी के में आ रहा है?
सबके में।
कब से आ रहा है?
अभी वही एक महीना या दो।
1 या 2 महीना से 1200 लाडली बहना के तहत आ रहा है।
हाँ,
हाँ,
कल से डरने।
कल से?
हाँ,
कल भी डरने और मतलब आ भी रहे अभी। कल से डरने हैंगे और पहले से भी आ रहे हैं।
600 रुपया आते हैं और वे बोल गए कि 400 रुपया और मिला देंगे, तो तुम्हारे 1000 हो जाए।
कौन बोले हैं?
अब बोल गए होंगे कोई।
कौन? फूल बोला, हाथ बोला, साइकिल बोला?
फूल बोला।
फूल बोला? क्या बोला? के
ऐसी गई
कि 600 से 1000 हो जाएगी।
1000 हो जाएंगे।
600 वृद्ध का पेंशन आता है।
हाँ।
और 1200 लाडली बहना भी आ रहा है।
लाडली बहना की आता है।
अच्छा,
बस।
तो 2000 मतलब 2 नहीं 1800 रुपए महीना का आता है।
हाँ, जो बात हो लाडली बहन को जो बात हुई सो बात हो जाए, मगर पेंसिल की बात हम कर।
हाँ, आपकी आ रही है? कब से आ रही है?
वही 5 महीना में।
5 महीना पहले 1000, अब 1250। यहाँ पर किस पार्टी पे विश्वास है? फूल पे है? हाथ पे है? फूल पे है? साइकिल पे?
जो ना जो कोई कर दे रहे हमें, ऐसी नहीं कह सकते।
कौन कर रहा है? अब तो आ गया चुनाव
के सब करें के,
पर चुनाव तो आ गया।
चुनाव आ गए सो अब जो कोई कर दे हैं सो अपने।
बाकी योजना से खुश हो?
हाँ, गैस सिलेंडर मिले हैं, लाइट की सुविधा है, पानी की सुविधा है, सारी सुविधाएं हैं।
तो फूल से खुश हो?
नहीं, सबसे खुश है।
So will the Ladli Behna Yojana give the Bharatiya Janata Party an edge this election? Let's find out. Cutting across to our guest this evening, Anuma Acharya, Congress spokesperson, Amitabh Tiwari, political analyst, Neha Bagga, BJP leader. Amitabh Tiwari, let's begin with you. You've been studying Madhya Pradesh very closely. A month ago when we spoke, it seemed Congress had a clear edge in the election. At least with what I found out, Amitabh Tiwari, with my reportage in Madhya Pradesh, it doesn't seem so. It seems to be dead heat. And what is the X factor, according to me? Possibly the Ladli Behna Yojana.
Yeah, so the MP election is a fairly close election, a seat-by-seat election. See, the women voter is 49% of the total vote base. And the women have been increasingly taking independent voting decisions. So even before Ladli Behna scheme, Shivraj Singh Chauhan was very popular among the women voters due to his schemes like the Ladli Lakshmi scheme and the Kanya Vivah scheme. So what this scheme does is that it neutralizes the Congress party's promise of a cash dole to the women. See, a rupee received today is much more valuable than a rupee which will be received in the future, because future comes with risks and uncertainties. Shivraj is one of the only politicians in independent India who has been given a family name after Jawaharlal Nehru, who was called Chacha. Shivraj is called Mama. So it may have prevented the exodus of a section of the women voters towards the Congress. However, this is not the only factor on which the women might vote, because there are other factors also which include women's safety, the inflation, for which the Congress is promising rupees 500 cylinder. And what these schemes also do, Preeti ji, is that there are people who have got and there are people who have not got. So it is being given to 1.25 crore women voters, whereas the women vote base is 2.72. Even if we exclude 18 to 21 and above 60, there will be a set of women who might not have received this benefit because they are being treated, or their families are being treated, as middle class or rich class. So that section of voter might get disillusioned and still see this as not a benefit which is directly coming to them. However, the CSDS survey gives a clear edge to the BJP amongst women voters. It says that 46% of women are voting for the BJP vis-a-vis 44% for the Congress. So this seems to have changed the situation a bit there. We'll have to wait and see what is the final outcome.
All right, let's wait to see what's the final outcome. Anuma Acharya, you know, I spoke to Mr. Kamalnath just day before yesterday, and for him, he says that the BJP has copied their scheme. But when you see money coming in real time, you know, when you see it in your bank account, that changes the game in your mind somewhere.
First of all, happy Dhanteras to you, Preeti, and to all your viewers.
To you too.
Ladli Behna Yojana is a yojana which is given to selective women, and we have 2.72 crores, 72 lakh women voters in Madhya Pradesh, and this scheme is applicable only for around a crore of women. Secondly, the women of Madhya Pradesh, now they are quite awakened, alert and alive to their interests. They also know that there is a huge inflation they have to face. This 1,000 rupees or the future 2,000 or 3,000 rupees, which Shivraj Singh has said, they know that his reliability is under question because he is not going to be the chief minister. They also know they have bigger issues like their children are addicted to drugs, smack, hashish. This is very common in Madhya Pradesh because there is no employment. The people are getting into this. So I think, and one more thing I want to tell you, that this new kind of a media discussion has started because everybody knows on ground BJP is losing. Then there is another segment of women who are like elderly or younger or who are unmarried. This was not applicable to them. Just 1 month ago, this has been made applicable to all of them. So this is a selective scheme which is hardly going to make an impact. People also know that BJP is consistently, year after year.
But all of them, Anuma Acharya, all of them, we were leaving Madhya Pradesh yesterday, but once that scheme has been expanded to the factors that you quoted, all of them have got the money yesterday.
See, people are very, now women are quite alert, as Priyanka Gandhi has been calling them for this, that you should understand your own interest. You will find women are taking this money because this is coming to their account. But there is a reliability factor under question because now Shivraj Singh is not going to be the chief minister, and Mr. Kamalnath's reliability is deep and it has a deep impact on people. They know that he was attacking the Mafia Raj. He has started Yuddh for Shuddh ke liye Yuddh, which is like adulteration here in Gwalior Chambal region. And then he was also addressing the loan issues of the farmers. People know there is a reliability in Mr. Kamalnath, and that reliability is not there in BJP, who only manages the year after year. Just that.
All right. Okay, let's cut across to our Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson on the show, Neha Bagga. Many are saying it's a lollipop and the voters become smart. You will not be able to stem the anti-incumbency with this. Can you hear me, Neha Bagga?
Preeti, Bharatiya Janata Party has worked for social, economic and political empowerment of women in Madhya Pradesh. And continuously we have seen that. Now in 2023, we have 46 lakh Ladli Lakshmi, which was implemented in 2007. And then we have different reservations, like we have 50% reservation in local body elections for female in Madhya Pradesh. Then if you see Ladli Behna, it is a very popular scheme between all these Ladli Behnas, because they have seen time and again that their mama, their Shivraj Bhaiya and Bharatiya Janata Party government has promised whichever scheme they have implemented on the ground. I think Anuma ji was giving example of Priyanka Gandhi, that she's coming in Madhya Pradesh and asking wise women of Madhya Pradesh to take their own decisions. ये वही है जो कहती थी लड़की हूँ लड़ सकती हूँ. And I'll tell you plenty of the candidates who are involved in murder, rape cases. Siddharth Kushwa, शराब पी के ट्रेन में जो महिलाओं को छेड़ रहा था, देन बैजनाथ कुशवाहा जिसने अपनी भाभी की हत्या की है, सज्जन सिंह वर्मा हु सेज महिलाएं जो हैं बच्चा पैदा करने की मशीन है, जीतू पटवारी इज अगेन वन कैंडिडेट हु सेज महिलाएं 500-500 रुपए लेकर पोटली में रख लेती हैं और बिक जाती हैं, कमलनाथ हिमसेल्फ who is main accused in 84 riots, जिनको सिख महिलाओं के जो चीख पुकार है कांग्रेस पार्टी को, प्रियंका गांधी को दिखाई नहीं देता, मुरली मोरवाल whose son Karan Morwal was accused of raping and harassing a female who was a volunteer in Congress party itself, and she went to Priyanka Gandhi, and if you remember, this question was asked to Priyanka Gandhi in Uttar Pradesh Chunav. She did not answer. Again, this fellow, this man has given a ticket. There is Kapidwat Singh, who is 10,000 rupees ka inami gunda badmash. These are all criminals on record, and who have molested female, who have raped female, who have murdered females. And Congress is known, well known for their remarkable remarks like item, Tanchimal, where Bharatiya Janata Party has always done a puja before Sarkari Karikram. And if you see budget also, women, child...
Neha Bagga, Neha Bagga, you've gone ahead and said the kind of language which possibly Congress leaders have used against women. The BJP is none the richer, Neha Bagga. No, the BJP is none the richer. It cuts across both party lines. Anumacharya, 1 minute, and I'll cut across to Ms.
I'm telling about murder charge. I'm telling about rape.
It cuts
charge,
both
I'm
ways. It cuts both ways. If you actually see in terms of candidates with criminal records, your party has more in Madhya Pradesh, Ms. Bagga.
No,
but that's
there's not even a single candidate who has harassed female or murdered.
Okay, now that I don't. Okay, those are semantics. But in terms of criminal cases,
this makes a clarity. Okay. Who is working for female?
Okay, Anumacharya, can you rebuttal there, and I cut across back to Amitabh Tiwari. Anumacharya.
Preeti, if I start counting the names, then they will have no face to show. But I must tell you the recent example in which Narottam Mishra, he tells his own party's MP, he talks about Hema Malini, he says, कि हमने तो हेमा मालिनी को दतिया में नचवा दिया. Can you imagine this kind of a language? They're leaders and who are contesting elections.
But sadly, this debate should be sometimes about how giving SOPs or incentives to women is just on the surface, but that is a separate debate. I want to bring back Amitabh Tiwari into the political meat of it, on whether possibly this scheme could be a game changer where the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, because Amitabh Tiwari, understandably, especially because the Bharatiya Janata Party, which had lost the tribal vote in 2018, is looking to go with a slew of SOPs and other schemes where the tribals are concerned in the state of Madhya Pradesh. With this scheme, do you see it bolstering that?
So if you see the Nimad belt, what happened in 2018 is that the Congress won 20 of the 28 seats, largely riding on the SC/ST atrocities issue. So that issue is not an issue in this election. And Shivraj is fairly popular among the women. That we need to understand. He has created his own loyal vote bank. The party has not named his CM, and this fatigue factor and all is largely for the media, because he might become powerful if he wins this election for the BJP and be a PM contender in a post-Modi scenario. So we all understand the politics. So for the tribal women, the 1,250 rupees is a significant amount, because we don't understand perhaps the importance of this amount.
True.
I mean, 1,250 rupees.
And in the same household, there are about 2-3 women, and then 600 rupees for somebody who's older, the Vrid pension.
Yeah, so 1,250 rupees even today would mean, I think, 3 Jio recharges for the children to study online. So it's a significant amount of money. It's not a small amount. And this voter is a silent voter, does not really come out and express their preferences to the media crew, essentially across elections. And you have also shown the figure for the turnout. Madhya Pradesh was the only state where the turnout was lower than men in the 5 elections. If it leads higher turnout, then it has a double impact.
All right, we'll only know when that last vote is counted. 17th is when Madhya Pradesh is going to vote. 3rd December, we'll know what comes off it. Thank you for joining us. We're going to keep a keen eye on how things develop.